Hey guys, it's Nikki here and welcome to my beauty space. Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new KKW Beauty contour and highlight kits. This is the powder version. You guys know that she launched a cream version about a month ago or so, and I did get a chance to review those as well. So I was super excited to hear that she was coming out with the powder formula, because I feel like with powder contours and highlights, they're a little bit easier to work with than cream formulas. You can build them as you go and you don't have to worry about, them looking blotchy or things like that. It's really kind of like dummy proof, I feel like. So when she came out with these version, I was super duper excited and I cannot wait to try them. I actually got it in the mail. I think it was like a day before my birthday, which was yesterday. If you see this video, it's probably going up on a Wednesday or a Thursday, depending on how much editing I have to do. But I got it in the mail before my birthday, and I could not, upload any videos or record because of the Hurricane Harvey that came through and hit Texas. And thanks so much to everybody that's reached out to check on us and my family. We are doing oh so well. We did not get flooded and we're dry. But a lot of people in Houston, as you guys know, did get affected by Hurricane Harvey, and my deepest condolences go out to everyone and their families who may have gotten hurt or lost a loved one, or their home got damaged or flooded. But we are safe and sound, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So with that being said, priorities were set in line, and I could not get a chance to record this video. But as the sun is coming out today, I could not wait to sit down behind the camera and review this package for you guys today. So before I even get started, I just want you guys to recognize this bun. This took a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, and I'm still working on perfecting the updo with these faux locks. You guys need to appreciate it, and I hope you guys do. If you guys are feeling the bun, let me know in the comments down below. This took a lot of hard work, and you guys better be grateful. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open up the packaging for the KKW Beauty. As you guys see, this is the exact same packaging that the cream contour sticks came in, and I'm not mad at it. Consistency is key, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open up the packaging right now. So of course, before I jump into the video, you guys already know the drill. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any future videos. And do me a favor, go ahead and turn on those notifications so that every time I upload, you get to see this beautiful face. And at the end of the video, if you do like it, if you're feeling your girl, go ahead and hit that like button so I can know that you want me to keep recording videos in the future. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into the review. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the review. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and tear into this packaging. As you guys see, it's the exact same, oh, that's backwards. As you guys can see, it's the exact same packaging that we got with the cream contour kit, which I'm not mad at it. Consistency is key. So I went ahead and purchased the deep/dark deep contouring kit. So I was kind of surprised that she didn't come out with a deep kit and a deep dark kit like she did with the cream contours. She did come out with 4 different shades. For this one, she only came out with 3 different shades. So she kind of mixed the two together on the darker end of the spectrum. So lucky enough for me, I do kind of fall right there in the middle of the spectrum, whereas I can use deep tones and I can use dark deep tones. They're very buildable and things like that. So I just feel like I'm lucky. And I know a lot of people out there, I think, we're kind of upset that, she didn't come out with the darker shades, but it is what it is. You can't please everybody, right? So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the packaging. So the brush, as you can see, is visibly larger, and it comes in a nice little plastic container like this. Very easy to access. This brush is similar to what she had the first go around, but as you can see, it's a lot larger, and it comes with an angle side of the brush, as you can see here, and it also comes with a dome side of the brush, and these are interchangeable. I want to go ahead and hold up the previous version of the brush. As you can see, this one is a lot bigger, like twice the size, right? And this time you don't get the flat head where we applied, where we blended out our contour. You get the angular side of the brush where you can go ahead and blend out that contour. And this large dome is for the highlight. At first glance, this dome brush is a little bit larger than what I use for applying highlight, but first time for everything, right? And also I wanted to note that these brushes are interchangeable. Kim Kardashian did say that you can take them off. I'm assuming that you have to pick it off right here and unsnap it at those wedges, but I'm not going to do that today because I don't want to scratch up anything. But I thought that it would be easier just to twist, but obviously that's not working. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the packaging of the star of the show. If I hold up one more thing upside down. So yeah, this is the nice clean packaging. Of course, it's that nude shade as well that she released in her original kit, and I really, really love this clean packaging. And it just has KKW Beauty on the front, as you can see. And at the bottom, it just says the powder, contour, and highlighting kit. On the back, you can see that it has, you know, the ingredients, packaging, weights, things like that. As you guys can see, I got the deep dark kit. So yeah, the packaging weight is 4 by 0.26 ounces, which seems like it's a decent amount. So once you open up the little box, the same cute little packaging with KKW Beauty on the front. So when you open it up, it comes with a little plastic container to protect the powders and the mirror. And voila, as you guys can see, it's a quad pack, and you have your rose gold shade here, the deeper bronzy looking highlight here, and on the bottom you have a warm contour shade and more of like an ash cool tone here. And I'm not really mad at the packaging. I love the fact that it comes with this mirror, because we all know that sometimes you're in a rush and you need a mirror to see what's going on, you know, for those of you who do your makeup on the way to work or on the plane. I think the mirror is a great addition to the kit. So clean. And I know a lot of times packaging comes with mirrors and it's not like the high quality mirror, but with this one, it doesn't give me that plasticky effect. It's very clear, concise, and HD, if I must add. So I also want to just compare this amount of products to other contour palettes that I have, and by other I mean the one and only Anastasia Beverly Hills. So as you can see, the differences in the amount of product that you get. You do get a lot more of the product in the KKW Beauty, and as you can see in the Anastasia Beverly Hills, although you get a smaller amount, you do get a lot of shades. It comes with 6 versus 4, which to me, I still think that 4 different shades of anything in a kit is fairly decent. And for the price of $52, this is how much you get. And the weight to me really matches up with the price. And the fact that you get 4, that equals about $13 per shade. And to me, that's fairly reasonable, because I do have a lot of concealers, highlighters, and contours. And I can tell you on the upper end, you're going to end up paying about $24 to $30 for highlights and contours that are sold individually. And on the lower end, you can find concealers that are anywhere between like $5 and like $10. So I do think that although you only get 4, they are pretty large, and if you break it down, it's only $13 per unit. So I think that's a really good price. Now for something like the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, you're going to get 6, and this is going to retail at a price of about $40, which is really good. But in actuality, in this kit, I'm only really using these 2 shades here to contour. I don't really touch these shades. I mean, I probably could use this one to color correct, but I've never really used a powder color corrector to color correct. I just said color correct 30 times, but I've never used like a powder shade to color correct my face, so I don't really know like how that will work out. But all in all, I do think that, you know, you get what you pay for. Well, I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of these colors for you. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this warm tone right here first. So they are really creamy. So one swipe, that was one swipe, as you guys can see, that is the warm contour shade right there. I'm going to use a different finger, and I'm going to go ahead and swipe the dark contour shade. As you can see, there's a visible difference. This one is more on the warm tone, and this is more of like the ash brown. So this one is more of like the warm tone, and this is more like on the ash brown cool end of the spectrum. So now I'm going to go ahead and swipe the darkest highlight in the kit, or the darker highlight in the kit. And as you can see, it picks up kind of goldish and a hint of rose, but more on the gold copper end of the spectrum. And now I'm going to go in and swipe the pinky shade. And again, these are one swipes, guys, but my swatches are like Kim K's. They're not that great. But I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, that's not... Okay, yeah. So that's like the pinky rose gold highlight on the very end. And I did do 2 swatches just because it was kind of like dissipating on the end. But yeah, so these are the tones. As you guys can see, don't judge my swatches. Don't come for me. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the claims on the website so you guys can get familiar. Let's see. So I'm just pulling up her site so I don't get anything confused. And these are all sold out. I'm not really sure when she's going to restock. Have to press expand on you hoes. Okay, so this just says Contour Shade Sculpt and Highlight with the KKW Beauty Powder Contour and Highlight Kit. The soft buildable powder formula makes application easy and blends effortlessly for a seamless look. The pressed powder quad features 2 matte contour shades, ideal for sculpting hollows of cheeks, hairline, nose, and jawline, and 2 shimmer highlight shades for brightening and adding glow to the cheekbones, the cupid's bow, the nose, corners of the eyes, and the collarbone, aka décolletage. In any areas you want to add radiant shimmer, layer the 2 shimmer highlight shades for a more intense glow. Use the angle brush, like we said earlier. Use the angle brush to apply and blend the contour shades, and the rounded brush to apply the highlighter shades. You get 2 pressed powder contour and 2 pressed powder highlights. So guys, one thing that I failed to mention is I am going to be using this palette for an eyeshadow look and a contour and highlighting look, because I just felt like I wanted to delve right in and do it the absolute most, as you guys know. So I'm going to go ahead and start my eyes. As you guys can see, I applied a foundation base and I also concealed. I've already set my eyes, did my eyebrows, of course, and so let's just jump right into it. So one thing that is missing from this kit, since it's not an actual eyeshadow kit, is a transition color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply transition shade first, and then I'm going to go in with that chocolatey brown. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this color right here, and I'm going to just apply this everywhere. It's blending out really nicely, so I'm not mad at that. It's not chalky or anything. I do get a little bit of kickback. As you can see, about kickback I mean fallout. As you guys can see, when you go in there, it does kind of just drop out just a little bit, but nothing to be worried about. I believe with all, you know, eyeshadow kits and powders in general, you know, there is tendency to have a little bit of fallout, so I'm not really too worried about that. So next I'm going to pick up this cool tone right here, and I'm just going to apply that a little bit in my crease as well and keep it on the outer corner. And again, there is a little bit of fallout, but who cares? I'm just going to keep this on the outer V of my eye, and as you can see, this is a lot darker than the warmer tone. I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer. So now I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is the darker of the 2 highlighting shades. I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Ooh. That is really pretty, you guys. I have a little bit of fallout, but that's okay, that's okay. I didn't knock the rest of the powder off before I used it, but now I'm going to just kind of pick it up and knock it off like that, so that any fallouts can remain in the palette and not on my face. So as you can see, this is blending out really nicely. It's applying really nicely. I didn't have to use any Studio Fix Plus or anything like that. I cannot wait to play with this on my face. These colors are just blending out so nicely. I am really impressed. Really impressed. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the Rose Gold highlight shade on the inner tear duct. Really pretty, you guys. Really pretty. And those 2 shades just like infused together. It's just like so pretty. So typically I wouldn't use a darker like rose gold shade like this on my inner tear duct, but just for this video I wanted to kind of play with all of the colors and see what they can do. And I'm not mad at the colors at all. So I'm going to go ahead and go on with the Ardell Wispies, and this is just the Wispy multi-pack, and then I'll be right back. I swear this started out as a little wing, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing. Like, this is why I don't do wings, people. This is why I don't do wings. So I went ahead and applied liner, as you can see, in my lashes, which completely have stressed me out to no end. I'm going to go ahead and smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm just going to go back in with those same contour shades. By smudging out your liner, you just give it that more of like a natural smoky effect. instead of just like that stark black liner. Well, all right. Okay, so now for the fun part, I'm going to go ahead and contour. As you guys can see, like I said earlier, I do have on foundation and I highlighted. I went ahead and applied some translucent powder right here just to act as my guide, so when I contour I know like when to stop and not to go down too far. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the handy dandy contour brush by KKW Beauty. I'm so excited. Oh my god. So like, I don't know, I get like so excited to try her products for some peculiar reason. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face a bit. Spritzer, stop it. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face a bit with the warmer shade. As you can see, there is a little bit of fallout coming down on the bottom, but it's all right. I still have a decent amount of product on my brush. Y'all see those cheekbones? Do y'all see the cheekbones? This is all I want to know. Do you see it? Guys, this shade right here, let me see which one it is. This is the Contour 2 shade, unfortunately, even though it's lighter. So guys, as you can see, it's like the perfect bronzy, brown, warm shade just to give you like that sun-kissed glow. It's so pretty, y'all. Like, it's so pretty. And as you guys know, I like to bring it back into my hair to make it look a little more natural. I went a little ham right here, but I'll go ahead and blend that out. I mean, that can happen with any contour. But guys, like, do you guys see the pigment is all I want to know. Like with one light-handed stroke, you get this or this. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Kim, you did your thing. So I don't know if you guys can really tell if this is picking up on camera, but I love when contour shades on me have like that more of a like a warmish or even like a reddish undertone, because it just gives me like the natural contour or bronze effect and not, you know, like a harsh contour. I don't mind the cooler shades when I'm going for something more dramatic, but this right here and my eyeshadow look, I mean, it just really comes together and it gives me like a natural beat, y'all. Like, I'm not mad at these shades. Like, this looks really natural and like flawless. Like, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up the cooler shade in the palette, which I'm terrified to try because I don't want to mess this up. But since I just bronzed up my face a bit, I'm going to, I'm still using the other shade right now. I'm just evening everything out. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour a little bit deeper or heavier with the cool tone. And I'm going to pick up the angular, like the sharp angle part of the brush with this one because I just want to apply like a little bit. I don't want to mess up this makeup look. I'll be like so upset. And I get a lot of products, as you can see. Like I barely even put it in there. Like this is the side that I use for the warm shade. And look at that for the cooler. Like I'm scared. Yes, that is like, oh my god. And I'm just going like right in the middle from where I applied the first shade just to kind of cut my cheeks a bit. And I'm going to clean off the brush a little bit just so I can blend it out. You guys, I'm loving this. Like, and the fact that I literally tap it and you get that much powder, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm not putting a lot on my forehead. I'm just adding a little bit around the hairline just to give it like that dimension of color. I love it. I I'm not mad, Kim. I'm not mad. Okay, so for my nose, I'm thinking I want to pick up the, I don't know. I think I want to pick up the warmer tone for my nose as well. I might mix it. I'm going to mix the two. Forget it. I'm just going to mix the two. Going to go in. And as you can see, I'm doing it ever so slightly because these are super pigmented. Super pigmented. And I like to take it up to my eyebrow so that it just looks like that contour is natural. You guys, I'm not mad. And I'm just going to help blend it out with this beauty blender. It just always diffuses those lines a little bit more for me so they're not so harsh. But as you can see, I mean, it snatched my nose a little bit, like a little bit, but sometimes a little bit goes a long way, right? The nose is semi-snatched. I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit under here to make my lip appear a little bit bigger. Not that we need it. I'm just really showing you guys like everywhere that you can use contour to like make the places less visible and exude other areas. So like when you contour your cheeks, you want to make your cheekbones up here pop out by making these sink in a little bit more and giving you that chisel look. And right here, I'm just applying it here so that this area can look a little bit less visible, and then your lip is going to be like so this is this side right here. And as you can see, I bronzed up with the warm shade, and then I went in and just cut my cheek a little bit more like I did my liner. And then this side, I mean, the same thing. You have like that natural bronzy look, and I mean, to me it just looks really, really good. I'm not lying. And my nose looks good. My lips are plump. I mean, I'm just living for life right now. I'm living. So now for highlight, I didn't apply any blush. We're just going to keep it very minimal today. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with the deeper shade first. I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my brush, as you guys can see, and see what's tea. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is like the best $52 I spent since it's been our birthday. No shade to Ken. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, oh, I don't know about this brush, it's so big. But you guys, literally like apply this in the area that you want specifically, and if you want to bring it elsewhere, I mean, that's fine. You would think with a brush like this it would just go on like a big glob. So I'm gonna apply a little bit right here. Oh, went a little ham. A little bit definitely goes a long way. How shook are you right now? Wait until I apply this shade right here. So now I'm going to go in with the lighter of the two, and I'm going to apply this on the opposite side of the brush so you can see this one is more of like a pinky rose gold. I'm going to go in with the rose gold. You guys, this is so pretty. Oh my god, I'm not even lying. Okay, I am not even mad right now. I'm going to go ahead and apply the rose gold color to the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. I typically like to put, you know, more golder shades with like the gold undertone and not like the pinky undertone on my nose, but I'm just going, I gotta go ham today. And now I'm going to mix those two shades and I'm going to put them on my Cupid's bow. Y'all, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I hope this is coming across. And I have like peeling on my forehead all of a sudden. You would think I've been outside for like weeks in the sun. Literally today is the first time we had sun all week. So you guys, I'm not even mad right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eye look and clean my earrings, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. Let's talk. Okay, so now I completed my look. I went ahead and smoked out my eyes a little bit more, because one trick that I do like to do nowadays is to apply my mascara, let it dry, and then add whatever color that I went in initially with on my lower lash line, just to smoke it out a bit more, because sometimes your lashes aren't as long as they appear before you apply mascara, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I went ahead and set my face, added this bold lippy, and I am 100% satisfied with this kit, you guys. Now, I'm not even lying. You know that I'm gonna keep it real no matter what. I am obsessed with Kim Kardashian, but you guys know that I wasn't a fan of her concealer stick in her last launch, and this freaking kit right here has set the bar, has passed the bar. To me, it's super creamy, super natural looking. I feel like for my skin complexion, it really works. Can you use this if you're darker than me? Maybe, maybe not. I do feel like that she should have come out with a deep dark kit in addition to the dark kit, because as we know, the color spectrum does not stop with my skin complexion. But all in all, I'm super excited. I'm super happy that I purchased this. Like I said, it was $52, and for $52 you get this mirror in addition to a quad of colors. You also get this brush, which with my initial calculations I said that it was $13 per shade, but I mean, you can say $13 for each shade, and then you throw in a brush for free for the $52. I don't really know how you want to calculate it, but for me, I will be using this brush for months to come. I want to kind of give you some comparisons to the brushes that I normally use for contouring. And as you guys know, like, my favorite brush to use is the Morphe E4. And just to provide you a little comparison, I mean, this brush is a slightly bigger, but when it comes to like the actual dome shape, they are kind of like the same. I do feel like the softness, for me, Kim Kardashian really hit the mark. I mean, all of the brushes that I use are the angular brushes, and this one will definitely fit into the bundle here on out. I'm going to show you the brushes that I typically use to apply highlighter, and which are 3 variances of brushes, right? So if you throw this one in the mix, it's kind of more of like a larger packed dome brush like my Morphe E8. It depends on the quality of the highlighters. If I'm using something that's super pigmented, I'm going to go in with the fan brush or this light fluffy brush from Morphe, which is a M501. This is the one that I really started to use first. I love the way that it applied it precisely in one area, but I noticed for the highlighters that aren't as pigmented, or maybe like more on the cream side of the spectrum, when I went in with this Morphe E8 brush, it really just applied it more pigmented. But now I have something that's in between these two, is what I feel like with this brush, because literally this highlight is more of like that creamy based formula, and I feel like when I applied it with this brush, it just applied like a dream, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So all in all, do I recommend this product? Does Nicrenoonbeauty recommend the KKW Contour and Highlight Kit? You damn right I do. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the original review that I did on the cream contour kit, I'll go ahead and leave it right here. You see it? Like, go ahead and just click it right there. Once you end this video, just click out right there, and then you can see my original review. And before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this review if you did enjoy it. I love you guys so much, and until my next video, I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching.
Down for one night like I got 3 strikes. Call me,